Hello, everyone. Today is January 18th, 2023, and thank you for joining me today. Again, disclaimer, nothing here is financial advice. Please make sure that you don't copy anything that I'm doing. You will lose money, and now I'm about to show you actually how I am currently losing money. So let's talk about how the day started. Before the bell, we had the PPI data, which was good. We had retail sales that were not good. And I think overall, we had a kind of a bullish sentiment right at the beginning of the market open. And you could see that we had that bullish sentiment because we actually gapped up and we had a pretty kind of a strong run up to 4,014 over here on the SPX. Unfortunately, as the day continued on, right over here somewhere, this red candle is when we found out, the news broke that Fed Chair Powell contracted COVID. And even though it doesn't seem like, that would tank the markets, but that's where the news came out. And from then, obviously, the entire graph or chart shows that the market sold off. So take that for what you will. It might have been just the needle that broke the haystack, and that's it. It's hard to explain. I'm not sure why that would make the market sell off. I'm sure he's doing fine, but what would happen if something were to happen with Powell? I'm not sure a lot of people are looking into that, but the outcome, if something were to happen with Powell, is actually pretty bullish, because Lael Brainerd is the next in line for the position, for Powell positions, if something were to happen to him. And she is a proponent of lowering the rates and stimulating the economy. So, take that for what you will. That's probably not going to happen. He's going to recover, and everything's going to be fine. He may miss some work or some meetings or whatnot, but I don't think that this is going to have a lasting effect. So what I did today, well, I didn't expect this to happen. It looked like a very strong bullish day, and I actually did something that I normally do not do. I do very rarely, but only on days that seem like they're going to, either kind of on days that are going to kind of stay in the same vicinity, they're not going to go too crazy down, not too crazy up. Or I do this on days that are actually, appear bullish, like we did today. So usually what I do is I sell, let's go up to the 18th here, which is the next, well, not the next day. This is today. I'm not sure. I was showing the 17th. I sold a delta of what I usually look right here. I usually look at a delta, and if it's like 20 or 22, you could see right here, if it's delta 20, 22, you can usually get compensated pretty well, about $500. Let's find tomorrow, which is the 19th. I'll have a better right there representation. So you could see that you could usually get $500 per contract on a delta 20. Sometimes this changes, but this does depend on the volatility. Today the volatility has been down, the VIX has been down, and I went delta like 32 or something, or way more aggressive than I usually do, just based on the chart, just based on the advanced decline line, and it didn't work out well. Show you the trade right here, and I only collected $540. I sold two contracts, collected $540. And that was working fine. I mean, I was making money, and then the whole Powell thing came out, and then that became a problem. I sold a call, so 2 here, 1 here. I bought a few calls and puts, and then I decided, after we've already dropped down quite a bit, and I said, we're not going to drop down anymore. I think we're going to bounce back. The whole Powell thing, if that's really true, then it should be a non-event, and the markets should probably recover. And I sold the 3940 put. And again, that trade worked for a while. I've collected most of the premium on it, and I should have bought it back, but I thought I could get a little more, and that worked out, again, pretty bad for me. So what I had to do is take these 2 puts and this put and roll them into next day. This one I rolled from 39.40 to 39.20, and these 2 I just rolled them. I just rolled them basically same amount, but just into the next day. I'm hoping that tomorrow that the market's going to recover. I hope that there's no bad news that's going to be with earnings or any of the reports that are due tomorrow, and I can get myself out of this trade. I definitely don't want to be holding anything overnight. That is not my goal, especially in this environment when it's earnings, because once the earnings start coming in, if they're not good, this could tank all the way down to 3,800 on the SPX. So that's my take. I did collect a bit of money today. I mean, I did realize a $2,190 profit, I guess. But I am holding the position overnight, and this one it's trapped. I mean, it's pretty high up there right now. It's trapped, and I'm expecting and I'm hoping that tomorrow we're going to trend up a little bit, or we're not going to keep going down. And I hope that that's going to turn out that way. If it doesn't, I mean, that's going to suck. It's not going to be very good, but I'm going to show you tomorrow what I do if it keeps going down, I'm going to show you tomorrow what I do to kind of try to get out of the position. So what's on the docket for tomorrow? We have building permits. It should be kind of a big event, but I'm not sure that it makes that big of a difference. We have the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, kind of a big deal. We have the initial jobless claims. Sometimes it's a big deal, sometimes it's not. And at the very end of the day, we have FOMC member Williams who's speaking. Most of the data and everything is going to come out before the bell. So basically, we're going to see, and some earnings probably, right? I'm not even paying attention to who it is right now, but we're going to see there's going to be some movement. I bet it's going to be, it's definitely not going to be flat. It's going to be either way up or way down, and I think it's going to start moving the markets here. So thanks for tuning in today. Come back tomorrow. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Helps the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to do these every day, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.